Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You're Tyler.
You're Tyler.
You're Tyler. Okay. But what am I? What am I? What am I?
A master.
A master.
A master.
I'm more than that.
Alright, yeah, we know. You're Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Hello everyone, this is Frogs Master 595. I am going to need you all to ignore that he doesn't have the thing. Because remember, it came off. I brought it up in that video that's over 2 hours. But today we have a little tale to tell. A telling tale, a tall tale. Well, not a tall tale, but it's a tale. It's a glitchy one. You see, when you think of Gemmy items glitching, well, you either think of two things. You think of all the prototypes that do it, and we know we've really been seeing that with all the grandstand stuff. And then, of course, there's that little thingy where, like, there's, like, a little glitch noise that's, like, stuck in a certain item in its recording for some reason with that specific one, and only that one. It's just like a 1 second, 2 second glitch sound that you'll see in like a pop culture item or a Rock and Randall or usually something big like that. Like something that's stuck in there that you can't get rid of. Maybe you could if you like really like change something. I don't know though. You'd have to get like the same board of a different one and put it in. Then you'd be able to do it. But we're not talking about that, though. I'm not talking about glitches in the prototypes, because that's just a thing that just... you know how that is. That can just always happen. Even if you get it all good, it can still do some weird glitch. It's a prototype. It's how they are. They're different from these. And then, yeah. And then you got the thing of a glitch just being stuck in one of those bigger items. Yeah, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about those strange glitches. Those glitches where it just kind of happens out of nowhere. And it's very unexpected. And it might even be a little scary. And I am talking about when that happens in produced items like these. And I have these three here because it has happened with these three. And here's the thing. Each of these three, it's only happened once. Now, you longtime people know how long I've had these two for. I have had them since 2013. And they have only done that little glitch once. Now, from what I can understand, these certain glitches that happen in, like, these items here, it seems to always be a very low-pitch, distorted noise that they make. I mean, going off of these three, they all did that. They all did that same thing. No, it's not the batteries. It is not that. And no, it's not some sort of issue. These two have only done it that one time. They have never done it again. And these two in particular have been played many, many times. Especially him. Now him, I only got last year for my birthday from Funky Man. But still, like, okay. So he did the glitch too. I brought that up in the over 2 hour long video that a lot of you probably won't watch. But that's the coming back video. You gotta watch it. Anyway. He did it there, but I guarantee you, he's not gonna do it again. He probably won't ever do that again. That's how rare of a thing it is. If he does do it again... I bet you it won't be for like another decade or something. That's how rare of a thing this seems to be. But it is very strange and it is startling when it happens. It's a little scary. And no, I really don't think this has anything to do with the thing frying or anything. That's what I was thinking could be happening with these two. Actually, I think I did a video where I was saying, oh, is she frying? Right? Didn't I do something like that where I said that? I don't think that's the case. This is just one of those really weird glitches. And actually, as I'm talking about this, I did remember that Rapper's Delight frogs that one GMA member had. I don't remember exactly which collector it was from GMA, but one of them had it. It may have been Joseph or Ivan, maybe. I feel like it may have been Ivan. That Rapper's Delight. Remember that? Remember he was showing that? That one had the weird glitch. That wasn't a low voice kind of thing. That was like a higher thing from what I can remember. A higher pitch glitch. But see, that seemed to be something that was something that kept happening. I think that was like some board issue or something. Something was going wrong there. I don't think that was the same case to what's happened with these three. Because that Rapper's Delight, she was showing that. It was doing it multiple times, I think. From what I can remember. That, I feel like, was a different thing. And again, that was a higher pitch kind of thing. All three of these, it's been that same thing. It's been a low pitch glitch. Low pitch glitch. That's what we call it. That's what I call it. You must all call it the thing I call it. Or else. Or else. It's a really strange thing. It is, like I said, it's a little startling. It's a little scary because it's just so unexpected. When it happens, it's just really like, it's very strange to watch because for that first second you're thinking that it's like frying or something, or that it's gonna like the freaking like batteries are gonna like leak or something really bad is gonna happen, like it's just gonna completely stop working after that or something bad like that, you know? Or maybe like smoke will come out of it. I don't know. I suppose that is possible. I have seen that happen with two things. Well, one, but another thing it could have ended up happening. I don't know. That may have just been burnt plastic. I can get into that in a little bit later. But this is a very strange thing. Now, look, I'm telling you, I'm going to play all three of these, and it's a 100% on my life. They're not going to do that glitch. His batteries are low. When these glitches happen, I also feel like it's got to be something that starts pretty soon. And then very bad button there. Very, very bad button there, too. That one doesn't actually look good either. That got faded, though. His gloves are faded, too. Yeah, see, this is just... They honestly may not ever do this glitch again, but I'm telling you, he totally 100% did it. I remember when he did it. He literally did it right on that shelf he used to sit on at the left end in the Missouri house, you know what house, the classic house, 2016 videos, videos before that on the Koopa Kid channel, and then up to 2019, that house. And I had done a video with her, but that was on the Koopa Kid channel, I believe, or maybe it was like some other channel, but it wasn't this one, and that video is gone, it may not have been a video, but I was playing the frogs that I had at the time, and it wasn't nearly as many. And I am pretty sure I heard her making the low, distorted, weird, odd noise. Like the glitch thing. And I think she was the one that had done this first. Then he did it. She definitely did this in 2015. I believe he did his glitch. I want to say it was probably 2016, maybe 2017, but I'm pretty sure it was 2016. He did his glitch like a few days ago. Not a week ago. I think probably like 4 days ago. I think 4 days ago or something. 5 days ago. So he was very recent, but these two was just a while ago. Now see, okay, well, you might be thinking, oh, maybe it's not so rare. You got 3 frogs here that are doing the glitching. Well, all 3 of them have only done it once, and I don't know 100% if she did it, but I'm pretty sure she did. Other frogs were playing around her, obviously. I was playing them all at the same time. But I did not have that many frogs in 2015. I only had like less than 20, I believe. I probably had definitely less. Maybe about 20, between like 17 to 20 of them. Yeah, it was definitely around there. So I'm pretty sure she did the glitch, but I don't know 100%. But he 100% did it. He 100% did it. Yeah, it's one of those things you don't really forget. Like, I remember exactly what it was like when I felt like I heard her do it. And him, and obviously him. It only happened a few days ago, but it is really strange. It is, because you're used to it with a prototype, especially now with all the grandstand stuff. You're used to it when it's just a situation that's happening in an item, which usually tends to be the bigger ones, but there was that Rapper's Delight I was talking about. But also, my Blue Whippet likes to glitch. But that's because VDC put a Kung Fu Hamster board in it. That is probably why it's glitching. It probably shouldn't have that in there. VDC was not a good, he was not a good person. I have to say that. I think you could probably all agree with me on that, because he's gone. He vanished. So he really rushed. He really did the rushing and everything on everything he repaired. But so I have Blue Whippet that'll do those glitches. But he, that's a problem with him, because he'll do it. He'll do it every now and then. I should get him. I need someone to put a different Whippet board in there, because I don't want it glitching like that. It's got a twisting problem too. It's pretty annoying. Glad I'm not annoying though. So, this is just a really strange thing. Again, it always seems to be, it's a low pitch, distorted noise. The song just gets extremely slow. Like, so slow. It's got nothing to do with the batteries. It's not a board situation. I felt like it was that before, but it can't be that. He's been played so many times after he did that glitch. It's not that he's frying. It's just a weird thing. Same thing with her. I'm pretty sure she did it. If not, then I'm pretty sure she did it. I heard something that was weird, and it sounded like it was coming from her. And, him, obviously. It's not a problem. It just kind of happens. It's just one of those things that it just happens. It's weird. It's a weird thing. It's very strange, but it's also very interesting. It's very interesting to watch. It's so weird because, I'm pretty sure when he glitched, he did the super low pitch distorted voice. I pushed the button and he turned off. I'm pretty sure he turned off. Actually, I don't remember. I may have had to unscrew him and take the battery out and put it back in. I may have had to do that. Because there is a chance he wasn't turning off when I was trying to get it to turn off. And I think that could be the case because that's how it was with him. Now, I didn't take out his door and take the battery out. I turned him on. The arms went up. He went like, where, like he was saying where, and then it just like a bass drop in the voice. And then it was just super glitched up and all that. Arms were just hanging up there, and I tried turning it off, and he was not turning off, and that was just so weird because it had been so long since I had seen a Produce Progs do this. It was very unexpected. It's always going to be unexpected, though, because it's just so weird when it happens. It's so weird to see a produced one do this, because that's obviously an extremely rare kind of situation, especially when it's something where it's like not an issue with it. It's just a thing that can just happen. It just happens sometimes. It's just one of those things. It's just something with the programming, just that one specific, it really could have to just honestly do with you just pushed it at the specific wrong time. It really could just be something like that. Like, if you pushed that button 10 seconds later than what you had, wouldn't have done the glitch. Or maybe it's not something like that, and it's where, like, that next press you're gonna do, it's just gonna glitch. It's not really something that can be explained. It's one of those weird things, because I'm telling you, it is not a problem with them. All these boards in there, I bet you they are all 100% perfect, squeaky clean, all good, no wires loose or anything. It is just one of those weird things that it just can't be explained. It just happens. I really feel like it's just one of those things where just something with the programming, something with how it was left the last time you pushed it. It's just the next time you activate it, you just pick that really interesting time where it's just ready to do a glitch. I'm sure some of you have probably had this happen before, and let me guess, it did that glitch that one time, and it never did it again, right? It was just that one time. If it did it more than once, then you got a problem. If it's just that one time, though, I'm telling you, it is just one of those weird things. It's not a situation with them. And I think the thing that's really the most interesting about this, besides the fact that it's so rare for it to happen and just like what it sounds like, is what happens and besides the fact that you can't freaking turn it off when you're pushing the button, it won't shut off, it's still doing the glitch, which really proves it is a glitch there, low pitch glitch. The real interesting thing, the number one most interesting thing about these, when they're doing these glitches, is when they are finally done doing that low pitch glitch thing, which it lasts about 30 seconds to a minute long, which is weird because they're extremely slow with their recording, but I don't think they actually go through the whole thing. It goes through a part of it really slow, and then it stops glitching. But the really interesting thing about this is when they're done doing that glitch for 30 seconds to a minute, they go right back to the start of the song and play normally. That's so interesting. And it's so weird. I think they go back to the beginning of the song. Either that or they go back to the part right before they glitched, or right after they glitch, around there. They go back to towards the beginning of the song. It's really, really, really weird, but it's really interesting too. It's something. It really is something, especially when they're just doing that glitch for 30 minutes to a not 30 minutes, then you'd have a problem. 30 seconds to a minute. It just does that glitch. That low, distorted glitch for 30 seconds to a minute. And once it's done doing that glitch, then once it's done with the glitch, it goes right back to that part of the song or right to the very beginning of the song, and it plays completely normally. You could turn it off. It doesn't do anything else weird once it restarts there on its own. Moves normally. Pitch isn't different at all. Sounds completely the same. No issues. Nothing weird going on. Plays exactly how it should. Completely normal. Nothing different whatsoever after it's done doing that glitch. It's just completely back to normal. And then once it's done there, once it is done doing the song, because it plays the song normally, so once it's at the end of the song, it doesn't do anything weird after that. It's all back to normal. You push that button again, and it's normal. And you push it again, and it's normal. And you push it again, and it's normal. And then you push it again just to be sure, and it's normal. And it will probably never do that glitch ever again. I think. I don't know. These are only like 19, these ones are only like 19 years old so far, so we'll see if that starts to become more of a common thing they can do. I don't know. I feel like this is really that kind of thing where it just could have happened when they were new too. Because I think it is just one of those really weird things. Because actually, I think there used to be a video of a 5 o'clock somewhere in Walmart that I used to watch in like 2009, where I think it was doing that distorted glitch thing in the store. It could have been low batteries. Don't take my word on that. It could have been low batteries, definitely. It could have been low batteries. I don't remember for sure. I know it was just really low, but it sounded kind of strange. I think it was a 5 o'clock somewhere doing that weird glitch, I think. But I don't want to be 100% on that, but I feel like that was a thing. But that video is definitely gone now. I think that video was deleted. I haven't seen that video in forever. And trust me, I try looking for frogs videos all the time, so I think that video's gone. But some of you probably remember what I'm talking about, though. Some of the older people, you might know. Funky Man, you may know, maybe, I don't know. But this is a very weird thing. But it is so interesting, and it is startling. And it is a little nerve-wracking, even though it's not something you gotta be nervous about, because it is just a normal thing. It's a normal thing. I don't know if normal's the right thing to say. I don't know. It's normal for it to happen, but it's like extremely rare. It's an extremely, extremely rare thing to happen, but it is okay and normal for it to do so. Let's just say that. But that's the glitches in these produced Gemmy items. I'm sure it's not just frogs. It's got to do this and other stuff too. Maybe it's only like smaller Gemmy items like this that do this thing. I don't know. Possibly. I do not think I've heard of like bigger items doing these weird one-time glitch things. I don't think anyway. I mean, there was that Kiss doll, you know, the dancing thing that Joe Bean Videos had, where that did a glitch at the beginning. That was an example. That's another example of it doing something like that, and it was a low, distorted noise again, doing the song really slow. That's what that was. So, and then I bet that never glitched on him again. I don't really want to think about Joe Bean Videos, though. So I think that means it's about time to wrap up the video. It's just very interesting. With prototypes, you know, that's predictable, that's whatever, that's not all that cool. And it's just annoying, honestly, because it's prototypes and it's going to happen more than once with most prototypes. And then with, like, items that are just having an issue like that Rapper's Delight and My Blue Whippet, because of, yeah, I don't need to say that name again. You know, there, of course, it's not interesting. Again, it's just annoying to deal with, and you don't really want to think about that. But when these produced items do it, it's something to see. And it's one of those things where you may only see it one time in your life. So really look forward to those moments where you can get jump scared by your Jemmy Frogs. Or something else. I don't know. It's not that scary. It's just a little startling at first. But if it happens, it's not, you don't have to worry. It's gonna be that one-time thing, and it's not gonna, nothing bad is gonna happen. Unless if you had it, you know, if that wasn't the first time where that's happened, then, you know, then you got a problem. But if this is like a first-time thing where that's happening, trust me, it's nothing to worry about. Well, that was the tale of the low-pitch glitches in these 3 Jemmy Frogs. Did you like hearing about the low-pitch glitches? I think it was interesting to talk about, because I think it's interesting. Do you think it's interesting? I don't know, but I hope so. It's getting a little dark in here. Alright, everyone. You see, it was under 30 minutes. They're getting shorter again. The videos are getting shorter. We're back. We're so back. 2025. Ignore all those other things that might happen this year. Stick to me. We're in control on the Frogs Master channel. We're all masters here in 2025. I am your leader. Stick with me. Stick with the Jemmy Frogs clan or something. Yep, it's getting dark. Let's end it. Peace. We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. Peace.